Good morning, everybody. You are tuned into the Morning Coffee Live Show. I'm the host, Tanisha R. Atkins, back with the season 4 finale for you today. Remember that Morning Coffee is your unofficial wake-up call on a mission to provoke you to change and spiritual growth so that you can live your best life and revolutionize your relationships. So all season long, we've been talking about we're all in this together. Your family, your friends, your church organizations, your job, anywhere where you're a part of a group or organization and you have to be around people and work together with people. We've been trying to help you to adapt the mindset of becoming one with those people and walking in love. And so it's just been an amazing season. There's really nothing else left that I feel that I can say about it, because we've talked about it all. We've talked about, walking together as one and doing the work on yourself and not blaming others, taking responsibility, how to raise children, how to be an example for children. I feel like we've covered everything that I wanted to cover this season, and I'll just leave you with this. I'm going to say this: if you're going to have the mindset of being in this together with your family or whoever, you have to remember, to walk in love with people. And sometimes walking in love looks like forgiving them when they don't even ask for forgiveness, or forgiving them when they hurt you. And, this is a Christian podcast, and I know these things are easier said than done. But the thing is, you just have to love people. Just like God loves us, God has commanded us to love one another. And when it gets hard to love on people, that's when we have to go to God and ask Him for help. Because too many of us, what made me really talk about these things this season is because, we've been losing a lot of people, especially in 2020. A lot of people have passed away from this coronavirus or just sickness and things like that, just different things, tragedies, accidents, fatal accidents. And so we don't know when people's time is up. We can't pinpoint and say this particular day is your expiration date, so I have 5 more days to be mad at you. And then when I know you're going to die on day 7, on day 6, I'm going to talk to you because you're going to be gone on day 7. That's just not how life works. So you have to treat people, try to anyway. And I know it's easier said than done, but try to treat people like today's their last day on earth. What would that look like for you if you got the call and said, hey, tomorrow such and such is going to pass away? What would you do? Would you take time to let that team or that family or that organization know, hey, I appreciate y'all for hiring me when nobody else would hire me? Or to your family, I appreciate y'all for taking me in when I kept messing up over and over. Or maybe it's your church organization. I appreciate y'all for accepting me in this church or whatever. You just have to love on people. But if you knew it was their last day, if we knew it was people's last day, we would treat them differently. And they say, give people their roses, while they're alive, and can appreciate them while they are alive and they can smell it. The last thing we want is anybody that we love or care about, to something to happen to them, and we had it on our conscience. You're not going to be one like that. And like I said, it's easier said than done. We've talked about all this stuff all season long, but, just remember, if you're going to be one, you're going to have God's help. You're going to have to swallow your pride and forgive even when you don't want to. You're going to have to learn how to say, I'm sorry when you did something wrong. You're going to have to learn how to be a team player and know that everything is not about you. Know when it's your time to lead and when it's your time to follow. You're going to have to respect authority. You're going to have to be a good example to people, your children, because they're watching. You're going to have to keep your commitments when you make commitments to people. You're going to have to learn to be faithful. You're going to have to learn not to lie and to keep your word. And these are just all things that we've talked about all season long. Because remember, nobody respects a liar Nobody respects someone who doesn't keep their commitment. Maybe you're not lying intentionally. Maybe you're just lying. Maybe you're just not following through. And no one is going to respect you, and so we can't get mad at people for when they start not respecting us when we haven't stepped up to the plate and done what we needed to do. So in closing of this beautiful season, I'm going to encourage you to step up to the plate. If you are called to be a leader of the family or a leader of the organization or the team, then lead. Do that. Lead. If you're called to be a follower, then do that. Play your part. Don't try to correct anybody else. Do your part. And you'll be fine. And remember, always just pray about it. Sometimes dealing with people can be frustrating, as we have talked about this season. But remember that sometimes you do things that are frustrating. So how do you want people to treat you? So be sure that you're being patient and kind with people. And when you're getting angry, that you walk away and not explode and take your anger out on people. And most of all, just show people that you love them, tell them that you love them, and do your part. And that's just it, guys. That's all I really have to say about season 4. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in every day. I want to thank my grandfather for always tuning in and listening, and just letting him know that we are still praying for you here, me and the Morning Coffee family, and everything is just going to be fine for you. And we just don't want you to worry, right, audience? We are praying for him, right? So thank you guys again for tuning in. I will be back with season 5 of Morning Coffee. I'll keep y'all posted when we're going to come back, but it won't be until after the holiday. So I want you to enjoy the holiday time with your family. I might hop on sometimes to do a holiday special. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. I'll definitely keep you posted if that is something that I'm going to do. But take some time and spend with your loved ones. Love on each other. Thank God for every single day that He gives you on this earth, and make it count. Make every day count. Love on people. Show people that you love them, and work on yourself, and put God in the center of every single thing you do. So thank you again. Remember, you can always connect with me on social media on Morning Coffee Live on Facebook and on Instagram and YouTube. But you can also catch season 1, 2, and 3 on YouTube if you want to back up and hear some of the previous episodes. And we are on iHeartRadio now, so you can check us out there as well. Well, until season 5, I want you guys to have a blessed, abundant, amazing rest of 2020, and have a great day. We'll see you next season.